Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. Bit of a late night video here, but a very crucial video coming at you. Mobile station has now been updated, it's been corrected, it has been fixed, and this is thanks to people like Straff Cole. He's a real goat in the sector. If you don't know who this guy is, you should definitely find out who he is. A lot of people praise people like Edward Kim. Straff Cole does work that goes completely unsung. It's really one of those things that I do things myself that go completely unsung and unnoticed, and Straff Cole really is one of these people, so a huge round of applause to him for pushing on this. This really does emphasize how important it is to get free of TFL and not have to rely on TFL to merge our updates that we've created to update our systems. If you were sitting at TFL and you had been presented with this opportunity to correct the blockchain that is the 100% enemy of you, what would you do? Let me think. You would probably slow them down in any way, shape or form that you can. Considering DK is more or less on the run, I think we can confirm that. It's always been about slowing our system down, and like I was saying, mobile station is working. Everything should be tip top back to where it was, but this shouldn't have taken nearly a month. We shouldn't have had to wait and rely on people that are not even part of our system to approve our updates. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that's really professional, isn't it? You know, we're going to all of these exchanges of these great repeg ideas. Okay, so we need you to merge a pull request. Okay, let us get hold of TFL and we'll speak to them, and they're probably going to merge it in around a month. You can already see the issues. A lot of people are looking at my recent proposal as a loss. It's not a loss. Okay, the proposal didn't even reach quorum, so it wasn't a pass, fail, or anything, right? We learned a lot from that proposal. We simply saw that people are willing to play dirty. Validators are simply choosing, specifically Terra Rebels, to not even abstain, because abstaining would have helped push us to where we needed to be. A lot of different validators didn't vote, and this could simply come down to them not having enough time to see the vote, or they missed it, or anything like that. But the one thing I do know is people are playing dirty, and this goes to show just how much people are going to do to protect their paychecks, and it's going to put people in a position eventually where they're going to be put on the spot, and they do all of these things so much for the chain. Well, I hope they'll want to continue to run those even if they're not getting their huge paychecks each month, because we do need decentralization, we do need more endpoints, and we do need better wallet infrastructure. That much is obvious right now. But this video, mark this video, because this is how long it has taken to get to this point where we can actually put out a positive video saying, hey, look, they fixed it. And it's like, they haven't fixed it, we've fixed it, and they've just actually approved our updates. It's ridiculous. It's like having a guardian that has to approve every single little piece of work that you do for the blockchain. It should not be like this. It's not healthy and it's not secure to be like this. We don't know any of the people over at TFL. We don't know what positions they're in, and it's all just one of those things now where everything has become so obvious. But we learned a lot as a community from that recent vote of just seeing validators simply not voting, simply not getting involved, because they know we're going to ruin a cushy little position that they've kind of got for themselves. The worst part is that the proposal doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything to create the first part, and even the second part of the proposal is an absolute game changer across board, and it doesn't even incur in extra quarterly running costs. It's going to be absolutely insane. For pretty much to strum it down, for what I'm getting at here is my proposal is going to be going back up. Okay, and I am going to do exactly what all of the other validators do and actually reach out to each one of these validators to show them, hey, we've got this proposal up, and hey, you should be voting on this because this is what you're supposed to do as a validator. Not voting is not the same as abstaining. The reason why you're supposed to abstain, even if you're not wanting to get involved in the vote, is because that's how validating works. You don't see me simply not voting for TR infrastructure. Even me voting no or abstaining Okay, you didn't see me simply go, oh, we'll just do the dirty trick and we'll just not vote, and then they'll not get anything towards it. No, we didn't do it like that. We played fair, and we've always played it by the book. The one thing I'm super happy about right now is we can bring on new auto compounding members as from today onwards. NFTs, the whole NFT sector is now working again. Our dApps are going to work again. I can launch my airdrop module now. I can start pushing towards this mobile app that I want to release, the web browser-based game I want to release, which is everything is integrated into Mobile Station because that's what the majority of people use. So we've got all of these different validators. Oh, he doesn't know what he's going on about. But hold up a minute. How many dApps have you developed for the sector? How many things have you built for the sector? Oh, you're using my auto compound module. Oh, that's absolutely insane, isn't it? So I think it's all becoming rather obvious, and I'm actually quite happy as to the way that the proposal went down the first time, because like I said, it wasn't a pass and it wasn't a fail. It didn't reach quorum. So it just, it didn't reach quorum. It's that simple. Like I said, I'm going to be reaching out to different validators. I'm going to be doing what all of these other validators do, where they simply just go around and contact all of the other validators and shove it in their face and say, hey, look, you need to vote whether you're abstaining or not. That's what is expected of you at the very minimum as a validator, and that is outlined in the Terra documents in the very, very tiny section that is there. That is what is in the description for a validator, to vote on consensus and to be up to date with the current goings of this blockchain. There's nothing else on there. You don't even need to dox yourself. You don't need to give your ID. You don't need to sign your cats, uncles, friends, bears, coyotes, raccoons, babies, uncles, third cousins, tadpoles, frogs, friend. It's insane. But I think this is a good push now. And like I said, I'm going to be putting my proposal back up for vote. And I'm hoping that validators are going to vote properly this time and not just ignore it and not be that same kind of conniving. And I think, I read the comments all the time. That's where I get a lot of the content ideas from. There's people, you're always going on about this and stuff like that. Well, yes, this is what happens, and we have to make change. Do you think I want to keep doing these videos going over the same subject and sort of like pushing on the same points? Or do you think I would rather wake up every day and do a video which is complete FOMO, appeal to the 95% of the YouTube community, and just go for views and RPM and just not bother about change? The difference is I want to push for change. I am pushing to get change, and I'm doing it in a manner where I'm not seeking power. Winning for me, like I've said many of times before, is not holding power. It is change. It's revitalizing this blockchain. It's pushing towards this ultimate goal of decentralizing further. I'm quite excited for the second round for this proposal to go up, because a lot of the validators have made themselves overly obvious now that they're bad actors and they're playing against the rules, and it's all just becoming very malicious. But like I said, I'm positive on this one. I've spoken with the L1 team. We've refined the Agora, the Commonwealth, whatever you want to call it. It's all been refined. I've gone over it. It's going to be a revision version. And hopefully, with all of the different people that are going to be moaning, saying, oh, this, that, and the other, it's 2 proposals. It's going to be 2 proposals and everything's going to be explained. I think this is a really positive move for us, just having Mobile Station back, having it working, regardless of where the update come from, who had to merge it. Ultimately, we've got what we needed in the end. The best thing for us to do is to free ourselves from the grip of TFL. And to do that, we need our own independent Mobile Station systems, extensions across board. That includes our own documentation and things like that, and really separating ourselves and becoming this independent, decentralized blockchain that we are supposed to be. Folks, I hope you got some good information from this. I hope you're happy that you can do all of the things that you couldn't do before. Auto compounding should be available very shortly for those delegating with us. And yes, we will be able to now push forward with our USTC airdrop module and get that refined and get that rolling out for our delegates. If you haven't delegated LUNC with us, consider delegating with us. Consider delegating with somebody who even takes the time to make videos, build dApps, build awesome websites, build all these different modules, and still have time to ensure that they're voting and pushing towards betterment of this blockchain. Make the right choices, folks. Stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. None of this is financial advice. It's all for educational purposes only. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. And I'll catch you in the next one.